Okay, let's give God a big round of applause. Tonight we will be talking about abuse. And I want to declare for some of you, tonight will be your day of night of freedom. For some of you, I declare that tonight is your liberation night. Some of you may be having in an abusive relationship. Okay. You have been abused for the longest time. You allowed it to happen because you don't know, or you don't know that sa'yo ang abuse. You believe that it's normal, that it's part of life. Some of you may be abusing other people, and you do not know that you are abusing because it's normal para sa inyo. Naanad na kayo, you got used to it. And I want to declare tonight is your freedom night. Can you raise your right hand? Okay, and say, I'm free. Tonight, I'm free. Tap the person beside you and say, you are free. Okay, let's give it a big round of applause. Brothers and sisters, my one big message for you tonight is this. You need to care for yourself the way God cares for you. How to know if you are being abused, or how to know if you are an abuser? Walo ka signs. Okay. The first sign is addiction. Dili addiction sa chocolate, dili addiction sa coffee, dili addiction sa teleserye, but those addiction that are destructive. Unsa man na sila? Addiction to alcohol, addiction to drugs, to gambling, and also addiction to sex. Brothers and sisters, I have this office mate. Usually, nako'y kasabay sa office mag-lunch. Tulog mi, and di kami mag-lunch sa office because nag-balon mi tagsa-tagsa. And then one of my office mate shared us this story, ng iyang life story. And then he shared to us na iyang i-let go ang iyang husband for one reason. And that reason is ang iyang husband na another woman. It pains her. It was so difficult to her. For how many weeks, for how many months na nagsuffer siya. Iha nasakpan ang iyang husband because sa unusual nga action sa iyang bana, nasakpan niya, napaamin niya ang iyang husband nga naa siya another woman. And not only that, silang duha sa babae, napaamin niya in front sa iya nga naa sila in relationship. And I said, wow, you are such a brave woman. Brothers and sisters, later on, iyahang nabalaan nga di ay ang iyahang husband ni balik og drugs. And then ako sa ipangutana, what if mabalik ang imong husband? What will you do? And then with tears in her eyes, ingon siya, dili na ko, Jess. Sakit kaayo ang iyang gihimo sa ako. Kung the same lang gihapon nga mag-drugs siya, kung the same lang gihapon nga magbabae siya, mas maayo na lang ang iyong anime bulag. And today, I am free. Kuyang ingon. Brothers and sisters, a warning. Anyone who is addicted to alcohol, to gambling, to sex, to drugs, will be abusing the people around them. Many of them will cheat, will lie, will steal. I have this story of a wife niya to sa counseling session sa Light of Jesus family. And then, iyahang share ang iyahang life na every time muli ang iyang hubog na husband sa ilahang balay. Every time muli ang hubog ng husband, kulating ang asawa. And dili lang na siya, kundi appeal ang kids. Ginapit na niya. Appeal ang kids. Brothers and sisters, if you are that wife, the message is, you have to walk away. You have to physically get out to live your husband. Why? Ask me why. Because if you do not leave your husband, you are teaching your kids that abuse is normal. You are teaching your kids that abuse is a part of life. No, bro, asa mo ko magpuyo kung muhawa ko nga akong husband man ang nag-support sa mga financially. You can ask help from parents, from friends, from siblings. Na ako'y mga temporary shelters for father, wife, and kids. Pero bro, love lang yapon na ako siya. Kung dili sa hubog, maayo mo siya. Brothers and sisters, if you do not live, you're teaching your kids that abuse is normal. According to survey, 60% of kids who are abused, who are beaten, 60% will end up marrying a partner that is an abusive also. It's just like saying nakay tulo ka nangulitaw sa imuha, and then guy number one, and you see that person ay paan ka ng Maginoo, religious siya, niya gapil sa feast, and then ex, dili siya. Guy number two, oh, Maginoo, pero medyo bastos. We will see. Guy number three, oh, alcoholic, addict, gambler. Brothers and sisters, you are not saying this literally, but in your subconscious mind, you are looking for a partner that will beat you. You are looking for a partner who will abuse you. Leave your husband. Protect yourself. Protect your kids. You can live, you can love your husband afar. You can visit him regularly, pero not living physically in the house. Maybe mag-change siya. Diba? Later mag-change siya. Pwede na bumalik physically. The second sign is jealous. Okay. Brothers and sisters, when me and my wife are still managuyaw, I was working here in CDO and SIA sa Valencia. And then, my wife is so active sa community, sa ang lingkod ng Panginoon community, sa branch Valencia. And then ako, wala ko yung community na ginaapilan. And then she became the branch women moderator, the head of the women sa ilang branch. Brothers and sisters, whenever basta mo visit ko sa iyaha dito sa Valencia and night activity, ang community maka-join ko sa ila, and every time mag-join ko sa ila, ako ni madunggan ng praise. Namingon sila nga they suggest nga kung nangita kong partner, pangita first din sa community. And then I felt jealous without saying with that praise. I felt jealous because I had some friends, and bakasin, mapulihan ko. Diba? Brothers and sisters, I felt jealous. Jealousy is a sign of insecurity. Brothers and sisters, there are spouses nga felt jealous kung visit ka sa imong parents or maki-met ka sa imong friends or sa imong siblings. Okay? There was this one jealous husband. Okay. He was so jealous nga iyang i-accuse iyang wife nga flirting sa male office mate niya. Because ang iyang wife is a working wife. So, iyang i-accuse iyang wife nga nag-flirt siya sa male office mate. Now, the wife is so confused. Why? Nganong imo kong gina-accuse nga ikaw mo man gani nasakpan ka nga you have an affair with another woman. And brothers and sisters, niingon pa ang husband nga, jealousy, my jealousy is a sign of love. No! Dili sa mao. Jealousy is a sign of insecurity. Jealousy is a sign of immaturity. Jealousy is a sign of possessiveness. And when you become possessive, you become, number 3, controlling. Now, kung saan controlling? You become like an NBI, an FBI, a CIA. You want to control the life of your spouse. Kana bitong gina-trace ka kung asa ka mula ka kung sa imong gihimo pag-uli. Tanaw ni mong cellphone kinsa imong ka-text. Tanaw kung kinsa ang mga katawag. Kung pwede ba nga tauran o CCTV ang imong spouse, tauran para lang na matrace ka kung unsa imong ginahimo. Now, para mo follow ka, he will use either angry threats or emotional manipulation. Brothers and sisters, number four is blaming. Unsa ning blaming? The abusers always sees himself as the victim. If something goes wrong with his life, it's not his fault, it's your fault. When he fails sa iyang job, it's your fault. You do not support me. When he fails sa iyang business, it's your fault. You do not support me. Any husband, okay. And worse pa, when he slaps you, it's because of you. Because you provoke me. Kung wala, kung di mo gi-provoke, dili ka masakitan. He puts his finger always on me. Any husband that hits his wife is a monster. Get away from him. Samot na kung boyfriend na nimo, get away from him. Pwede po the other way around, di ba? Ang iyong girlfriend, boy mo slap sa imo. And she is so abusive. Fifth sign, hypersensitive. Now, kung saan yung hypersensitive, some abusers will inflict, okay, abusers blows his top even to the slightest offense nga yung mga mahimo. Kung mabanggaan mo sa balay, oh, mahinay mo diha. Kung managuyab pa, I don't know if uso pa ni karon or napanay karon na ginahimo, holding hands while walking, di ba? Oh, sweet tayo, holding hands, di ba? Pag maminyo na, pag madamag ang wife, pag hinay po, gadams ka lang. Why hypersensitive? Abusers have low self-worth. They believe everyone is looking down at them. Everyone is a mirror. In reality, he harms people, he cheats people, he abuses people because he sees himself in you. Subconsciously, he sees a reflection of himself in you. That's why he is so hypersensitive. Number 6, critical. Abusers are experts in verbally abusing you. The shamers, they humiliate you in front of people. Some of these abusers are your spouses, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your parents, your bosses, your friends. There was a group of scientists na sila experiment na gihimo. Nagdala sila of bunch of fish, isda, and they put that fish in a large aquarium. And then it was so large na maka-swim sila from this side to the other side. And then mo na ang usual, yun ang ginahimo, nawilangoy sila. And one day, ang mga scientists nag-fix sila, nagbutang sila o glass barrier at the middle of the aquarium. It was a glass, so it is invisible sa mga isda. And then every time nga mo cross ang isda to the other side, mabangga siya, ouch! Aray! And then one day, nag-race ang mga isda, lumba sila kung kinsay pinakakusog nga budagan. Hindi budagan, musin. Nga musin to the other side. And then when they start swimming, pag-abot sa middle, aray! It's painful. It's painful for them for several attempts. Finally, they gave up. Nisettle down sila from this side. Kaya sila ga-swim-swim. Wala, nag-isatan ni cross. And na-notice sa mga scientists, so ilang itanggal ang glass barrier. And guess what? Guess what the scientists noticed? Ask me what?
What?
Even if the glass barrier was wala na dito sa aquarium, the fish never tried to cross again. Even if the glass barrier is wala na dito sa aquarium, but the barrier still in their heads. And that's exactly what happens to people. Perhaps your teacher told you that you are stupid, dugay kasabot, kahit ulo, bugok. Perhaps your parents told you that you are worthless, wala kay pulos, tapulan ka, dugay ka, mata din, sugot, sugoon, whatever. Perhaps your friends told you that you are ugly, that you will not succeed in life. Perhaps your boss, ingnan ka, you are inefficient, di ka kabalo sa imuhang gihimo. Gilabay ang imuhang report. Or perhaps you yourself are telling you are small. Brothers and sisters, I have a big word for you from God. God is telling you, you are my child, I don't make junk. You are my child, I don't make garbage. You are my child, I put greatness in you. You are my child, I give you everything for you to succeed. Number 7, selfish. Abusers are narcissistic, self-centered, self-loving, having interest in oneself only and nothing else. The world around them, the whole world revolves around them. They are the sun and everything else revolves around him. He won't be interested sa other feelings, imong interest. Gusto niya iya lang permitting. Self-centered. Sadly, narcissistic people don't recognize that they are narcissistic. Number 8, the violent. Some abusers will inflict physical harm on the people. They hit, they slap, they kick, they bite, they push. Ako yung mga dumduman na push. A friend of mine, birthday niya, nag-add to me when friend ako sa high school. And then, kaon sa ilang balay, and then, naiinom. And then, nagkalami ang banding, so gusto mi nga mo adto o dagat. And gikan sa ilang balay, paingon sa dagat mo tabok mi o river. Suba. And then para makatabok mi, magsakay mi o bangka. And so, tagsa mi sakay sa bangka, another friend sakay sa bangka, and pag-abot sa akong time, pagsakay na ko, pagsaka, pag-raise na ko sa other tail na ko, nalunod ang bangka. Pagkalunod sa bangka, pag-ana pa ang ana ko sa ako ang friend, gi-push. Unsay nahitabo sa ako ako may nalunod. No, dili taga-dinira ko siya, so safe ra. And pero ang akong dalang cellphone, basa siya. Wala lang, gusto lang ko mo-share sa inyo about push. And sometimes, they punch you, they kick you, wala na kick din mo. Okay. They feel good when they intimidate everyone around them. It gives them the power over the other person. I have this story, a wife, nangyadto siya sa Light of Jesus Family Counseling Office. And then she shared this experience of an abusive husband. Every time nga muli ang iyang hubog ng husband, pag uli sa balay, ang kamot sa iyang wife ibutang sa wall. And then the husband hammered it. Gimartilyo. And not only that, for 18 years, ginadukdok sa martilyo ang iyang kamot. Every time uli ang husband na hubog. Brothers and sisters, sakit siya, it's hard. There are 3 steps to stop abuse. The first one, wake up. Somebody has to wake you up. Imagine this poor man eating from the garbage can. Since he was a kid, mo na iya nadakan garbage sa mukhaon, and for him, garbage is not garbage. Garbage is food. Somebody has to wake that person and realize that there are other things, real food, to fill his hunger. Someone has to wake that person and show him a table of real food. Somebody has to wake up. Second, are you abused? Okay? If you are abused, wake up. Wake up and see how the person is destroying your life. Wake up and see how that person destroys the people around you, your kids, your friends. Wake up and see how God's plan is being stolen from you because you are allowing abuse to happen in your life. Wake up, my brothers and sisters. Wake up and protect yourself and your loved ones. Wake up and love yourself. You deserve to be loved. You need to care for yourself the way God cares for you. The second one, walk away. Negative association, get out. Walk away. One way of protecting yourself from abuse is walk away. Sometimes it means breaking the relationship. Sometimes it means physically moving out from that house. But sometimes you can go away. But you need to walk away emotionally. You may not break the relationship, but you need to redefine the terms in your relationship. There was this 32-year-old woman. And so the wife running around looking for friends, asking for help para dili ma-priso ang iyang husband. Brothers and sisters, this is not supposed to do it. This is hard, but sometimes you just need to allow the consequence to happen for the action of that person. Sometimes, maybe, your husband needs to taste jail. Walk away. Walk away. Walking away is not a guarantee na mag-change siya, but the chances are higher kung walk away ka than you tolerate ang abuse niya sa iyong life. The third way to stop abuse. Can I invite you to please stand? The third way is worship again. Why does a person allow abuse to happen? Why does an abuser abuse others? The answer for both is the same: an empty love. Brothers and sisters, I admit, sometimes I shout to my kids. Sometimes I verbally and emotionally abuse my wife. That's why I came here sa feast to worship God, to remind me how God loves me so much, to remind me that He cares for me, to remind me that I am God's masterpiece. We need to worship God. We need to worship God, and to me, worship is not telling how we love God, but worship is first of all being overwhelmed by how much God loves us, by being overwhelmed and sees how much He adores us. We are God's masterpiece. and being overwhelmed by how much He cares for us. And from that, we learn to love ourselves. Yes, you're gonna change the person. You're gonna change your husband. You're gonna change your wife. You're gonna change your boyfriend. You're gonna change your girlfriend. You're gonna change your office mate. But God will do the changing. Bring them here at the feast and let's worship together. Put your hand over your chest and say this after me. With a loud voice. I am totally, completely, perfectly loved. I am totally, completely, perfectly loved. I am totally, completely,